So, my name is Denny Shea Martinez, and I welcome you to this meditative practice. In this meditative practice, the invitation and intention is to notice the messengers that arise during this time, recognizing that messengers are just sensations, feelings, emotions, thoughts. There might be textures and colors, maybe even some lingering phantom smells. But these are all messengers helping you to return home to your deepest truth, your essential nature that is loving and kind. And its very nature is welcoming. So, as we begin this practice, check in with your body and offer any little adjustments. You want to make sure that the body is supported and you feel comfortable whether you're seated or lying down. There's a tendency to get a little cooler in meditation, so you might also like to have a blanket nearby if that's comfortable for you. Know that this practice ideally will remain still throughout, but if for any reason you have to shift or adjust the body for comfort, please do so. So, feeling yourself settling in. And as we begin this journey, welcoming the messengers, I want to share a little advice from Rumi. Our defects are the ways that glory gets manifested. Whosoever sees clearly what's diseased in himself begins to gallop on the way. Don't turn your head. Keep looking at the bandaged place. That's where the light enters you. And don't believe for a moment that you're healing yourself. That this essential nature, this underlying part of you that is present and always awake through all of your life's experiences, is already healed. It's already whole. So, as we welcome the messengers, please know that every joy, every sorrow, anger, hurt, shame, pride, depression, and delight, all of these are messengers helping us to return home. So, as you feel your body settling, you might take a couple of rounds to breathe into the body. So, feel this gentle stream that's coming and going. This easy flow of breath that moves from the outside in and then the inside out. As you exhale, welcome a bit of heaviness, feeling the body being held and supported. As if you've arrived home to a comfortable, safe space to take this meditative journey. And as the body is settling in, feel the other senses that are open and receptive. The ears and hearing. The nose and smelling. The mouth and tasting. The skin that senses the temperature of the air. The textures that drape the body. allowing the eyelids to be closed or soft as you come into this sense of inner seeing and sight, welcoming any messengers that are spontaneously arising on the screen of the mind. That warm, welcomed attention, open to colors and forms and shapes, or perhaps a blank space, or little specks of light. Whatever messengers of sight that you are perceiving is perfect just as it is. And then inviting your attention to rest in the spiritual heart, the center of the chest. And lingering here for the next several breaths. And as you do, you might get a sense of the heart beating, this pulsation of life that is living you. And there might be a spontaneous, heartfelt messenger that arises, that shines forth a purpose, a value, something that you take to be sacred, a heartfelt desire. Allowing the experience to unfold just as it is, welcoming any messengers here in the spiritual heart space. And then as we journey through the land of the body, at any time you are welcome to visit back into this spiritual heart space, to rest, to renew, to feel a sense of life and purpose that is living you, that is innately kind and compassionate. As we open ourselves up to the kaleidoscope of our body as sensation, know that you will meet, greet, and always welcome the various messengers of the body. And know that as you do, there might be spontaneous, co-arising messengers. There might be memories or emotions as you sense and feel the body. So offering all of the messengers that arise, that warm, welcome attention. We'll begin our journey welcoming sensation and any messengers that reside in the mouth. So feeling the tongue, the teeth, the gums and the lips. Sense lower jaw, upper jaw. Allow the whole field of the mouth to arise in your awareness as sensation. And as you flow through the inner and outer ears, any messengers of sound. And sensing through the nostrils and the root of the nose. That continual sensation of the breath, moving in and out. As you sense between the eyes and all around the eyes, welcome any messengers here. The field of sensation of the eyes, between the eyes, through the forehead, crown of the head, back of the head. Welcome and sense the whole head and face. Any and all messengers that are arising are welcomed. And continuing the welcoming through the neck, the throat, the shoulders, the upper arms and elbows, the forearms and wrists, welcome the messengers of sensation through the hands and the fingers. Sensing hands, arms, and shoulders. And returning once again to the center of the chest, welcoming the messengers here through the chest and the upper back, right side ribs and left side ribs. Through the diaphragm, the abdomen, for the next few breaths, linger around the navel space, moving deep inside with your welcomed attention, any messengers of the organs. Now to the low back and the low spine. Attention traveling down to the base of the spine. Warm attention here to the messengers, the base of the spine, the pelvis and the hips. Into the upper legs and knees, lower legs and ankles. Welcome to the messengers in the feet, soles of the feet, the toes and between the toes. So much earth these feet have seen. Just lingering here, attending to the feet and the messengers for a moment longer. And on your next in-breath, sense the whole body from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Welcoming the whole body as one field of sensation. And you might sense how you are the witness, this essential, loving, welcoming presence that has been sensing and observing this whole experience of the body and the messengers. And from this field of awareness, you'll notice the gentle stream of breath that the body is continually engaged with, moment to moment, without the need to control or shape. It's simply being and breathing in you. As you sense the breath moving in, notice any messengers of sensations, lightness, coolness. The exhalations, the messengers of heaviness, settling, a bit of warmth. Keep attention here on the breath moving in and out. And any spontaneous messengers that arise that want to be met and welcomed in this experience as you witness and hold the breath in that welcomed attention. Just continue to feel the body being breathed just as it is. And then setting your attention free. For these next few minutes, just allowing attention to be soft, relaxed, giving permission to allow any messengers that most want to be connected to or felt or noted. Just invite them in, give them permission to be here just as they are. No need to fix or change. Just a welcomed, unconditional listening. So resting back as that essential self that is open, that is self-loving, that is receiving the messengers. I promise I will call you back in just a short while. Nourishing here for a little while longer. Welcoming the messengers that are calling for your attention. And as you feel yourself resting here, renewing in this deepest truth of your essential nature, as this kind, compassionate, welcoming presence. Return to the center of the chest, the spiritual heart. And feel that pulsation of life, the desire for breath, the desire for life, the desire to welcome and feel a sense of belonging. Know that in this practice, you've nourished this sense of self-belonging as you welcomed messengers with an unconditional listening ear, heart, and body. And you might connect to the beating heart and that pulsation of life that is calling you to reawaken. So begin to welcome the messengers of outer sounds and smells, feeling the body being held and supported as it begins to move and kind of reawaken into the space. Just giving yourself a couple moments here for transition, moving from more of a meditative state to a more waking state, eyes opening, taking in outer light and color and form. As we come to this close of this meditation, I invite you to continue throughout the rest of your day to welcome messengers, sensations and feelings, emotions and thoughts. Remember, there are allies in returning us home to that essential nature, essential self that is always safe and always whole, always loving. Thank you so much for listening.